The new trailer for Umbrella Academy Season 4 is here, and it brought us many interesting revelations. We finally met the villains of the season, and the trailer also shows us that the protagonist's powers have changed. We will see all of that here. Today on Charlietales, we will review details and secrets from the new trailer. Ready? Let's go! The trailer begins with Victor talking to Ben on the phone. Victor tells us that Ben will destroy the world in 24 hours. From here, they set up the plot for the season. A new apocalypse is coming, and the boys must prevent it. This connects with another scene, where we see number 5 and Lila in a completely destroyed future. Apparently, the season will again use the theme of preventing the end of the world, something we've seen in previous seasons. We have a scene of Luther working as a stripper. Why is this happening? Let's remember that last season ended with our heroes restarting the universe, and everyone lost their powers. So here each one is living a normal life. Luther's case is special, because in the previous trailer, he was shown in an astronaut suit, and many thought he might be working at NASA or something. But no, it's just his stripper costume, with an astronaut theme as a reference to all the years he spent on the moon. We move to the road where we see our heroes in a van. In the background, the song The End by My Chemical Romance plays.
That make up what's in his despair.
I'm glad to hear music from the band, since they didn't use it in the previous trailer. Thanks to the previous trailer, we know that this scene corresponds to the first time the boys reunite, after the end of the last season. They all separated and lived their lives their way, but here they reunite without powers for an unknown mission. In this scene, the boys try to remember how Ben died years ago. Let's remember that since Season 1, it was established that Ben died on a mission when they were all boys. This is known as the Jennifer incident. They never told us what happened. Ben's death has been one of the biggest mysteries of the series, and they haven't even revealed how it happened in the comics. In the trailer scene, the protagonists say, Ben died because we failed as a team, but they also say that something else happened, something that confuses Luther. The secret of Ben's death will be crucial for the season. We have another scene with Ben. He is here with a woman who is dying by fire. But what happened here? Ben is hugging her, so she must be important to him. I think this scene connects with the one we saw in the previous trailer, with Ben coming out of jail. I believe that in this restarted universe, Ben lived his normal life, but at some point, this woman died, and the police blamed Ben for her death. That's why he ended up in prison, and thanks to our heroes, he got out. But of course, this is my theory. What do you think? Let's move on to Klaus. In this scene, we see him in a strange room. What is he doing? Well, I think Klaus works as a medium. That's why there are candles, and the outfit. And in this other scene, we see him showing a ghost to an unknown woman. As I mentioned before, everyone in this season is living normal lives, and Klaus became a medium, using his knowledge of the spiritual world. Then we also have this scene of Klaus digging in a grave. He's wearing the same clothes as in the previous scene, so I think this is also part of his work as a medium. In this scene, we see the protagonists sitting on some very strange machines. Hargreaves is the one who activates the devices and warns them that it will hurt. What's going on here? Well, I'm almost sure that this machine will be used to give the boys back their powers. Let's remember that last season ended with the universe restarted, and everyone was left without powers. Hargreaves will help them regain their powers with this machine. By the way, here in the background, we see a blurry blonde woman. This could be Grace, the robot mother of the boys we met since Season 1. She was very dear to the boys, but she changed a lot due to all the time travel. Now she's back, and will probably only be a helper to Hargreaves. Here is a scene of Luther and Diego dancing. Apparently they are on a mission together, but for some reason they started dancing. This will surely be one of the classic musical scenes of Umbrella Academy. Let's remember that the series shows scenes of the protagonists dancing each season. Here we have a very short image of Lila hugging a girl. This is probably the daughter she had with Diego. In fact, the scene connects with another image we saw in the previous trailer, where Diego was celebrating a girl's birthday. But where did this little girl come from? Let's remember that Season 3 ended with Lila pregnant, and it seems this new season will respect that idea. In this scene, we have Lila and number 5 in disguise in a house. They are watching a projection made by these people. In the background, the phrase, "The world we live in is a huge and monumental lie," and the slides show two versions of reality. On one side, there are references to the Umbrella Academy, and on the other, there is the Sparrow Academy. It looks like these new characters discovered clues about how the universe has had several different timelines. In some timelines, the Umbrella Academy existed, and in others, it was the Sparrow Academy. But they discovered it, and that's why they say reality is a lie. Focusing on these two characters, everything indicates that they will be the new villains of the season. They have discovered everything about the universe restarts, and say that Ben is the key to understanding the timelines. They don't tell us what their final goal is, but in this other scene, we see them leading a group of people for something dangerous. In the new trailer, they introduce a strange man with glasses. He has never appeared before, only in this scene talking to the season's villains. But who is he? According to Netflix's press page, he is Cy Grossman, a man and owner of an honest but shy business. Cy is desperate to reunite with his estranged daughter and will stop at nothing to get her back. This is his official description, but they don't tell us anything else about him, nor do we know who his daughter is. But his storyline will be important for the season. We have another great scene where a Santa Claus armed and shooting appears. We can also see the protagonists hiding from him. Apparently, this Santa Claus will be one of the villains of the season. Maybe the first mission the boys will have as a team. I think this Santa will be sent by these two people we saw in earlier scenes. They are already recruiting dangerous people, and probably sent some to attack the protagonists. We can see more of Victor and his powers. Here he is, loaded with fire energy. But this is strange, since his powers usually don't work like that. Let's remember that Victor had the power to manipulate sound and convert it into energy to launch attacks. But why has it changed? Well, it seems that the boys will regain their powers, but they will be something different. In the previous trailer, we could see how number 5 could teleport, but releasing purple energy, something he had never done before. We can also see this with Ben, who regained his ability to summon tentacles. But here he is, pulling them from his back, whereas he normally pulls them from his chest. Everyone's powers have changed. Here we can see a person shooting laser beams from their green eyes. But who is it? If we look closely, they are wearing a white jacket, just like Lila in this other scene. So Lila is the one shooting. Let's remember that she has the power to mimic the abilities of others. So someone in the scene can shoot beams from their eyes. We don't know who. And by the way, who is she shooting at? Well, if we look here on the left, there's a person in a blue jacket, the same clothes Victor wears in other scenes. So in this image, Layla is shooting at our heroes, I suppose, accidentally. But anyway, that's all for today. If you liked the video, you would help me a lot by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also remember to subscribe, because I'll be uploading more videos about your favorite movies. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.